Stephen Mulhern has been slammed by tenants in one of his homes riddled with dampness. The tenants at one of his Leicestershire homes, worth a whopping £165,000, have raised the alarm over severe damp and mold issues, leaving them concerned for their health. Mulhern's Glen Parva rental, which is just one piece of his reported £4 million property portfolio, seems to be embroiled in controversy. According to the Big Issue, occupants are grappling with ongoing problems that have caused their health to go downhill. The aggrieved tenants allege they've been persistently reporting these woes to Canals, their management agent, only to have their complaints seemingly ignored. Evidence shared through photographs depicts the dwelling's walls swamped by dampness and spores, yet even with these stark images, their appeals seem to have fallen on deaf ears as the issues persist. A tenant, who served as a key worker throughout the COVID-19 crisis and wished to remain anonymous, aired their grievances about the dire living situation. They vented, "We worked our butts off as key workers during COVID. Who tunes in to watch and support Stephen Mulhern while we're paying him rent to live in squalor?" They continued, recounting previous efforts to get things fixed. "My housemate pointed out the damp issue during an annual inspection 2 or 3 years ago. The agent merely recommended that we ventilate properly and keep the house warm during the winter. We did, but the damp gradually worsened," reports Leicestershire Live. A key worker has shelled out for a humidity meter that revealed shocking moisture levels of between 70% and 80% inside their home. This prompted Canals to put in a positive input ventilation system, which provided only temporary respite from the damp scourge. "It has turned me into a gloomy, rather dour person," lamented the tenant. "I've become more irritable, and my focus has slipped, leading to frustrating mistakes at work. Things have gotten so dire that it sapped the tenant's zest for once-loved physical pursuits. I used to love playing football and exercising regularly. That was my outlet. However, I've lost all interest in physical activity," they confessed. The digs, snagged by Mr. Mulhern's outfit JFDI Productions back in April 2020, have been the nexus of a long-running 2-year tiff. Even after the vent system went up, tenants say the property has gone from bad to worse. Lobbing a broadside at the handling by management and Mr. Mulhern, the resident didn't mince words, stating, "I despise how little they seem to care. The landlord is a millionaire, profiting off our misery. Stephen Mulhern is part of the same system that treats tenants like disposable income streams. Me home is Hungary, and I am now planning to return there. The property we are renting will hopefully become someone's home one day. It would be selfish to think only of myself and the state of this property. This isn't just a personal issue, it's a national one." The tenant has made it clear that sorting out the issues is the bare minimum they anticipate, alongside their call for compensation and a push for stricter legislation to protect others from similar troubles. Speaking to the Mirror, a spokesperson for Stephen said, "Stephen was absolutely mortified to learn about this situation and the awful experience the tenant has faced, which is clearly unacceptable. Stephen had not been made aware of any of these issues as he relies entirely on an independent company who managed the property on his behalf. Having not been aware of the issues until now, Stephen has taken this matter into his own hands immediately and has personally requested for a team of damp specialists to visit the property to make sure that the problems with the ventilation and mold are resolved as a matter of urgency. We have contacted the tenant to express sincere apologies for the distress and frustration the management of this matter has caused. This falls way below the standards Stephen expects, and he is doing everything possible to remedy this ASAP, and this process is already underway."